Hey friends, welcome to the Time for Living podcast, your ultimate guide to finding the time you need to crush your business dreams while still having time to live your one beautiful life. I'm your host, Lucy Clark, a devoted boy mum, dedicated business owner, and time-finding expert. Say goodbye to the I'm too busy mindset that's holding you back from growing your online business. No more feeling overwhelmed or stuck in the same place year after year. Each week, we'll dive deep into strategies for being intentional with your precious time so you can hit those business goals while still making time for yourself and your family. If you're ready to create more time, get practical tips and prioritize the steps that will make the biggest impact on your business and life, then you're in the right spot. Pop in your earbuds, steal a quiet moment, and let's find time together. Today, we're unpacking a topic that can elevate new and existing businesses, and that is their strategy for repurposing content. We're talking about transforming that mountain of content you've already created into a goldmine of opportunity. You may already be reusing your content in some shape or form, but today we'll discuss how to refine your strategy to maximize your content's potential, one that generates more leads in less time, which is the ultimate goal. Imagine this. You're sipping your morning tea, your inbox is clear, and you're not frantically trying to whip up new content for every platform under the sun. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's not just a dream, it's totally achievable through the magic of strategic content repurposing. Today we'll explore how you can take what you've already created and also what you're going to create in the future and transform it into multiple pieces of content that will save you time, expand your reach, and help you connect more quickly with your ideal customer using a strategic action plan. Let's break it down. Content repurposing is all about taking what you've already created and giving it a fresh spin. Think of it as recycling with a creative flair. Instead of endlessly cranking out new material, you're maximizing the value of your existing work, breathing new life into your best ideas. With repurposing, you can adapt your insights into various formats, making them accessible to different audiences. That well-received blog post? It can easily transform into an engaging video, a series of eye-catching social media posts, or even an informative podcast episode. This flexibility not only saves you time, but also boosts your content's visibility across multiple platforms. By presenting the same information in different ways, you help your audience absorb and remember key points without sounding repetitive. Plus, in today's fast-paced digital world, where posts can quickly fade away, repurposing gives your content a second chance to shine. It extends the lifespan of your material and allows you to reach those who might have missed it the first time around. The benefits are endless. Not only does repurposing help you reach new audiences, but it also reinforces your message through repetition. According to the rule of 7 in marketing, potential customers need to see your message multiple times before they take action. By spreading your content across various channels, like turning a blog post into a video or infographic, you increase the chances that your audience will engage with and remember your key messages. Repurposing also enhances adaptability to market changes. As trends shift and new platforms emerge, repurposing allows you to quickly adjust your content strategy without starting from scratch. For instance, as short-form videos become more popular, you can easily convert longer videos or articles into bite-sized clips suitable for platforms like TikTok or Instagram Reels. And let's not forget about SEO. Repurposing can significantly boost your search engine optimization efforts. By creating multiple pieces around the same topic, you can target specific keywords more effectively, enhancing your chances of ranking higher in search results. This increased visibility drives more organic traffic to your site and builds your brand authority. So you've figured out that you don't want to get caught in the endless cycle of creating new material from scratch, and that you shouldn't just be churning out content for its own sake. But what do you actually need to do to engage your audience meaningfully and drive more traffic and conversions? You need to start planning for multiple uses of a single piece right from the brainstorming phase. You also need to use analytics to strategically leverage what you've already created to achieve greater results with less effort. So this is where we start to get strategic. Begin by using the goals you have for your business and establish your content pillars if you haven't already done so. Your content pillars are the 3 to 5 topics you discuss or share most about online. What you want to be known for and what will lead your customers into the buy phase. Consistently showing up under these pillars help ensure that your audience knows what to expect from you and then follow you. So you have to understand the purpose of what you are creating under each of your pillars so you know what type of content to create. Remember, for every piece of content, ask yourself, what is the goal of this piece of content? You really need to know why you're creating it. Are you in the list building process? Create for that, and if you can, repurpose the content that brought in subscribers in the past. Are you launching? Look at the past launch content, and even if it was for a different offer, pay attention not only to what got the most clicks, but what got the most follow-through to a sale. When you prioritize a bit of your time for measuring the effectiveness of your previous content, you know what to repurpose. Once you answer these questions, you'll know how to move forward and plan. So let's look at the practical ways to repurpose content. Imagine this scenario. You've crafted a killer blog that's getting rave reviews. Why let it sit idle when it can serve as the foundation for multiple pieces of content? Transform that post into an Instagram carousel to capture visual learners, a YouTube video script for those who prefer watching over reading, or even a podcast episode for on-the-go listeners. Each format taps into different audience segments, expanding your reach and impact without requiring the creation of entirely new material. So look at each piece of content that you are creating and figure out what they can actually become without creating something new. There are so many ways to repurpose, so let's dive into the details. The first type of content we can look at is repurposing blog posts. This is actually one of my favourite. So if you write blog posts, use them as scripts for creating videos or podcasts. This approach allows you to reach audiences who prefer visual or auditory content over reading. You can also break down the key points from your blog into bite-sized social media posts. Highlight quotes or statistics from your blog to create engaging visuals for platforms like Instagram, Twitter, or LinkedIn. Another way is you can convert your blog content into a SlideShare presentation to reach audience who prefer digestible visual information. This format is particularly effective for sharing complex ideas in a simplified manner, and you could even use this as a lead magnet or a workshop. The second type of content we will look at is videos and podcasts, another one of my favourites. Creating text transcripts of your videos or podcasts to make them accessible to a wider audience. These transcripts can serve as the basis for blog posts or articles, enhancing your SEO efforts. You can extract short clips from your videos or podcasts to create teasers for social media. These snippets can entice viewers to check out the full episode. If you have audio-only podcasts, consider creating static video versions with branded visuals for platforms like YouTube. This increases discoverability through video search engines. If you're creating social media graphics, you can pull the impactful quotes from your content and design eye-catching graphics for social media platforms. These can be shared as standalone posts or as part of a series to maintain engagement. You can use infographics to summarize complex ideas from your content that are easy to understand and share. Infographics are highly shareable and can drive traffic back to your original content. Fourthly, newsletters. Use highlights from your blog posts or videos in email newsletters to keep subscribers engaged and informed about your latest insights. Offering exclusive insights or behind-the-scenes looks at your content creation process in newsletters can add a lot of value for your subscribers. Fifthly, Pinterest pins. Create several pin designs for each piece of content to test which visuals drive the most traffic back to your site. Pinterest is one of the most powerful platforms for reaching audiences interested in visual content and ideas. Number 6 is webinars and live sessions. Turn the key points from webinars into a series of blog posts that delve deeper into each topic discussed. Offer recorded versions of live sessions as downloadable resources or gated content to capture future leads. Number 7 is ebooks and guides. Compile related blog posts, podcasts, or videos into an ebook or guide that provides comprehensive coverage of that topic. You can use this as a lead magnet to grow your email list. Another way is to release sections of an ebook as individual blog posts or newsletter segments before launching the complete version. Number 8 is interactive content. People love interactive content. For example, quizzes and polls. You can use insights from your content to create interactive quizzes or polls that engage users and encourage them to share results on social media. Another one is workshops and challenges. If you develop workshops or challenges based on the themes of your content, you can encourage community participation and interaction. Another great one to increase your audience is guest contributions. Repurpose some of your content into guest posts for other platforms to reach new audiences and build industry relationships. Hopefully, I've given you a couple of ideas that you can use. Once you have them, you'll be able to save even more time if you leverage technology for content repurposing, especially AI-driven tools. It's about automating the tedious parts of repurposing while keeping your content high value and engaging across platforms. It's simpler than ever to use AI-driven tools to easily transform a single piece of content into multiple formats. For podcast repurposing, use AI-powered transcriptions like Google Gemini or software like Descript or Otter AI to convert your podcast audio into text. This quick method will give you a transcript, and that can serve as the foundation for creating written content, making it accessible to those who prefer reading over listening. And then you can simply transform that transcript of a podcast into a blog post by summarizing key points and adding insights or commentary. For that, you can use AI tools like ChatGPT or Perplexity, or software like Phrase.io. That will help you structure and edit the content and ensure it flows well and is engaging for readers. Make sure you just don't regurgitate AI-generated content, as you will devalue your original content, and that's not going to help you in the long run. So we're going to use AI tools to help you wave goodbye to the endless hamster wheel of content creation, and it's also going to embrace a more efficient way to share your message, save time, and amplify your impact. Now we know what and how to create what we need. Here's where we integrate the repurposing strategies we talked about earlier into your content calendar to plan ahead. Our content calendar becomes a true lifesaver once you create it, because it shows a clear roadmap of what you want to tell your followers over the coming days, weeks, and months. It will be there to support a sustainable strategy that ensures each piece has a clear path for use and reuse. The next step you need to do is to efficiently fill your content calendar by creating your long-form content once or twice per week, and transforming this content and perhaps existing similar content into various other formats around your long-form content theme for that week. Ensuring you put in any notable dates for your business to create a roadmap for the outcome you are aiming for. This approach maintains a steady flow of material instead of just hitting publish just because you have to, and start strategizing your content to work for both you and your audience. It's at this point entrepreneurs start to worry about being repetitive. Don't be. It's important to remember that social media algorithms and the fast-paced nature of online content mean that your audience may miss your messages entirely. As we said before, studies show that people often need to encounter a message multiple times before it truly resonates with them. Repetition can actually strengthen your key point and help solidify your brand in the minds of your audience. So instead of shying away from sharing similar content, embrace it. Use different formats and platforms to present your ideas in fresh ways, and watch as your audience begins to engage more deeply with your message. So to summarize, in today's digital landscape, content repurposing allows entrepreneurs to strengthen their online presence efficiently. By reusing high-performing content across formats like video, podcast, infographics, and social media posts, you can engage new audience and reinforce your message with existing followers, all while saving time. A well-planned content calendar helps ensure that each piece aligns with your business goals and serves a clear purpose. So there you have it. Once we begin thinking about content repurposing much more strategically, you'll not only free up hours in your week, but also expand your reach. Build a powerful system for staying visible and relevant, and connect with more people than ever before. Remember, effective repurposing is about maximizing the value of what you've already created, allowing you to focus on what truly matters in your life and business. So start transforming your existing content into new opportunities for engagement and success, whilst also making sure that the new content you create in the future can also serve your audience multiple times over. Before we wrap up, I want you to take action today. Download our free Repurpose Like a Pro workbook. It's packed with templates and tips to get you started right now. Links are in the show notes of this episode, or head over to timeforliving.co/podcast/episode-6. And until next time, remember, you have the power to choose how you spend your time and how you live your life. Let's make those choices count. Hey friends, thank you so much for tuning in to the Time for Living podcast today. If this episode inspired you to take action and save time, I'd be so grateful if you could leave a written review and subscribe over on Apple Podcasts. Your feedback means the world to me and helps us reach even more amazing people like you. If you know a friend who needs to hear this message, share this episode with them. And remember, your time is precious, so make every moment count. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep living, and keep making time for what matters most.